Oh, it's the middle of August here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to come over here and get some coffee. So what we're drinking, same stuff we had last time. I'm not quite sure if it's branded or marketed as Peligro Cafe, Danger Coffee, or Levanta Muertos, or Cafe Levanta Muertos, Wake the Dead coffee, but it's supposed to be a very highly caffeinated dark roast. I tell you, the roast does not, to me, taste like a dark roast. I've adjusted kind of the water to coffee ratio, and I've come out with a very nice cup of coffee. And not quite as jittery as I was with the first pot that I made, but it's good. It's really good stuff. Unfortunately for me, it was a small bag, almost like a sample bag. I think it had 8.8 ounces, like 250 grams, something like that. Yeah, it was pretty small, but. So it's going to be gone soon. This will probably be the last time I have it here. But we got some other stuff to try as well. In the last episode, I forgot to make a loan payment at the beginning of August. So I got to do that quick. Payment on the principal of the loan. So quickly just into the finances screen, repay 5,000 euros. So now we only owe 35,000. Perfect. All right. So it's mid-August now. We slept in a little bit. I probably could have got up at 5 and it would have been light out. Oh, I was peeking out the door earlier. So yeah, I didn't leave it open all night. I didn't. Yeah, we got the wheat harvested in the last episode and the straw baled. I still have to collect straw bales on the other field, which is over at the other farm. I left these doors open. What's going on in here? Cows? Cow barn large, 2340 milk, so 1600 for each tank. So there's only one tank here. Good amount of slurry. Feed's okay, and I've got 8 calves in here that I need to move when I have time. I think this is full, right? I should just give them that. Just to be happy. So yeah, what I've gotten in the habit of doing is when I mix up feed, I mix up one last one and leave it in there so I can show myself feeding the dairy cows without having to take all the time it takes to, you know, mix them up. When we get those straw bales off that other field, I guess if we put them on a trailer, we should bring some of them over here. If not all of them, right? Okay. And so we have these silage bales now, so our silage pile is not so important. But actually, we're getting through those. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We've got tomatoes from our greenhouse we can take over to the market. So we'll run milk up to the dairy. And then we'll come back and we'll take a honey pallet. We finally got a honey pallet and tomatoes over to the market. And the bees are busy because our potato plants are flowering here. So supposedly, and I've never really been able to confirm it, I imagine you PC guys can go into the XML files and look and see what really is going on under the hood. But if you have beehives near a flowering crop, canola, potatoes, I think primarily, you get a slight yield bonus to your yield. All right, we are wasting time. Oh my goodness. What? This is ready to cut, isn't it? Oh boy. I'll be darned. Okay, so that's ready to cut. What are we doing at the other one then? And what should we do with it? Let's see, I'm in mid-August. This grass shouldn't be ready to cut, right? Yeah, it'll probably be next month. Next month's gonna be busy. I was gonna say something else. September, we can begin chopping corn. I think the potatoes will be ready to harvest. And the grapes, oh, we got some equipment we need to buy still yet before we can harvest grapes. I need to get a grape trailer. So we'll have to do that. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Get all the doors open. We'll hop into the Ursus here. Pull out. Back up, grab our tanker, run it up to the dairy. I think we'll put this one into the main dairy. The expansion. Let's see what's going on up there. I think last month, or this month, the beginning of this month was a pretty good delivery month. Which means next month should probably be a lean one. And yeah, I need to move the calves out so I can get 8 more milk producing cows into this dairy barn to increase the production. So today we work on field prep. There's no point in mulching these fields on this map, the cereal crop fields, because you don't get that much. You already mulched a bunch of it by driving over it or whatever. So these grapes, I didn't look at them last month. Yeah. They're supposed to be ready next month. So, oh, we got to make sure we get our tasting room completed here before the end of August. I have to talk to the contractors about that. Make sure we get that done. I didn't get the same company that's doing that one house. They've been working on that for years. Union job. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna honk at me now, too, huh? Go. Go. Get out the way. So I try and give you good camera angles. Mistakes like that can happen. It's my fault. Oh my goodness! Look at all that. So the expansion has been working. It's probably out of milk. I got 2 butters and a cheese here that I'm going to have to move. I'll do that off camera later. What I usually do is I move those pallets from over there over to here with these off camera, so it makes it easier to pick them up. Okay, so yeah, this one was out as well. It's now got the milk we just put in it. it worth getting a trailer to load the honey and the tomatoes onto, or should I just run them individually over to the market? Or should we be crazy and stack the tomato box on top of the honey pallet? I don't know. Weight-wise, what do you think would happen? I'd say it doesn't hurt to try, but knowing what's happened with that T25 and pallets in the past, it might. It might hurt to try. I remember a honey pallet getting, or not a honey pallet, tomato pallet getting launched, and I didn't even know where it ended up. Eventually found it, I think, up in Pat's field. So we'll switch these for pallet forks, because that's what happened, I think, when we launched that pallet of tomatoes, is I tried to use bale spikes to lift the pallet, which you can get away with sometimes. Not with this. Not with this one. For whatever reason, it will not work. Let's get on that. Let's back out. So what I'll try, I'll see if I can get the tomato pallet first. I'll go place it on top of the honey pallet and see what happens. Yeah, we gotta cut this grass here. Where are we at with grass on the other? Oh, easy. Okay, we're not jiggling at all, so that's always a positive sign. When it's not bouncing around, it's favorable. Alright, so this could be extremely entertaining, or terrifying, or just mundane, if it just works fine. So when you're down and you're in the ground, that's a problem. Behaving too badly. I think we might be alright. It is sliding over though when I turn it, so we do need to take it slow. Which, that's okay, you know. My gaming style could be described as a button masher. Well, I don't normally finesse the accelerator, I usually mash it. Mash that button. Or smash. Pardon me, sir. Alright, so what's it gonna take first? Looks like it's working on both of them, which is awesome. I wonder if I can just leave the tomato pallet there and continue to get paid. Yep. Instead of waiting around here, because it is so slow. We might be home before those tomatoes get sold. Yeah. Wasn't lying. Made it all the way to the street. Okay. Will you stop? Let's just swing out so I can turn in. I'm gonna grab my bale spikes again. I'm gonna head over to the other farm with the T25. We'll get those straw bales out of the field. And then get the mower and come over here. I think the most efficient way to get over to the other farm. The S-curves are more gentle over here, so I think your actual travel distance is less. I don't think we have a direct drill or direct plant. We'll have to cultivate the fields. Oh man, this one's ready too, isn't it? I think we're making hay today. I can take these. Oh man, there aren't very many of them, are there? Someone's made it to the street. So, dealing with here. I think I can do 2 straw bales. Yeah. Silage bales are another matter entirely. Okay, so I got 2 here. It looks like there's 3 up here. So let's take, just because I got it already here, we'll take 4 to load onto a trailer, and we'll put 1 in the cow barn here. Man, it should do small squares, but I'm just worried about the bale count. I just like doing the loft, but I guess we did that in the past. It's okay. But, you know, we've used the loft extensively throughout the series, so now's not the time. Turn this light off. So yeah, we bought this thing so we can spike a bale here. So I suppose if we started to store bales low, you know, just single bales on the ground, we could spike them with that and put them in here, either feed or straw. Oh man, I could use more straw in here, couldn't I? How much? Good morning. How much straw do I need in here? Yeah, I easily could put a couple in here. I could use a hay bale at least. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, I wanted to open that so that I could get through here. And give him that straw bale. Forget what I'm doing. So, let's see. Mowing is what needs mowing and soil preparation. I think probably mowing is the priority out of those two. Need to go onto a trailer, and then we need to cut grass. So I think for the trailer we probably should take the... Where's my cultivators here, right? Yeah. Let me get into the Yamzi Big Blue here. Could use a wash. So we bought a second bale trailer just because it came on sale. It will come in handy, I think, for contracts. So we can load them all at once. I don't know if we want to do like a train of trailers, but at least we wouldn't have to go deliver one, come back and load and deliver the other. Load them all, go deliver, come back, swap trailers, go deliver without having to load again. So we'll use this one this time. And I don't think, I've got quite a few hay bales over at the other field. So I don't know if I think I might just take the hay bales we produce here and keep them over here. So, all I need to do is load these 4 on here. And I don't need that. I think I will put them, yeah. I think I will do them 2 across rather than just 4 in a line. Of my spikes at the last moment. Let's see, I gotta go talk to that guy about borrowing that potato harvester. The little trailed one. Let's see, what else? I need to talk to that other guy about borrowing his forage harvester. I don't want to use the ore can over here on those big cornfields out back. I don't know if I'm going to do them all, both as silage. I think I'll do one as silage and maybe harvest the other one. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Don't need to mulch those fields. We'll need to cultivate and stone pick them out as well. So over here, I think I want to get a straw bale down, put into the pen, but I can do that later. How did it change the straw situation? The 1 bale we put in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I put another one in here, it probably won't even take it all. Okay. That's interesting. Productivity's at 100%, but they're only eating hay, which is supposed to be 80%. I wonder why that is. I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. Okay, so that's the wind roar. Want the tedder on there. Just drop that off right there. Tedder attachment. And then it's off to do one of my favorite things, grass work. Yay! Pretty sure this field's fully fertilized. I think we put manure down there, didn't we? Check. Field info, right? Ready to harvest 98% yield bonus. What are we missing? I think probably rolling. Probably what we never did. Alright, let's do this. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm finishing tedding the field. So it is cut and dried. I wonder if that's where that phrase in English comes from. Phrase that means that something's, you know, straightforward, clear. Oh, it's interesting. We'll go ahead and we'll leave it in the field a little while longer to dry, then we'll get it windrowed and baled. Normally I like to use the Ursus to bale it, but I'll probably go ahead and use the Yamzi Big Blue. I don't know, because it's here. What I'm going to do, the T25's up here. It's the only thing I have to unload the bale trailer, but I can take it over there and then just come back over here. I don't know. So yeah, let's run the straw bales over to the main farm. We can offload them once we get the T25 over there. And I think what we'll do is we'll come back over here and grab the cultivator. Go cultivate the fields. Seems like a thing to do. probably hold off on doing the grass as hay over at the main farm till tomorrow. Let me do some of this other stuff. Such a good map. I've been wanting to play on his newer map, the Spakowo. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it though. There's another Polish map that came out for FS25 that looked pretty good. But the farms are all like cookie cutter, the same as each other. That's the one thing I don't like about it. But it has lots of small fields. Spakowo, on the other hand, has some like larger fields and seems, I don't know. But I still think it'd be good. We'll go ahead and we'll drop that here. And what I want to do is I want to go get the cultivator. And then should I come back here and do this one first? I think so. Field up here behind the dairy first. Where is my stone? My stone picker's here, right? Yeah, it is. So I could use the Ursus with that after it. So it's just diversity of labors, you know, we're doing more different things. Rather than a whole episode of cutting grass or something like that. You can see different equipment in use. I'm gonna hold off until tomorrow to buy the grape trailer. You never know, it might come up used. Drawing that inside straight. I guess I should be thinking about what am I going to put in fields next. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the potatoes will get harvested quickly enough to put canola in there. That would be nice to keep another flowering crop in there. I don't know if I can pull that off. Let's see. Why don't we look at crop calendar here. Fold this up to get it out the door. Lower it down to get it out the door. It's nice that allows you to get away with doing that. A lot of times you can't lower or unhook when the equipment is in this state. Yeah, I don't like that. But I guess I understand. Alright. What I want to do is I want to check crop calendar real quick. So canola needs to be planted, yeah, right now. So that's not going to happen. Oh, man, it's not close enough. I don't think. If I put canola in up behind the dairy, I mean, I could. Oh, I wanted to check the weather because I think it's rain in the forecast. But my forecast didn't go out far enough, so maybe it does now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be tonight. So, all right. We should be all right. So let's run back to the farm. I don't know. Get a chance to look, did I think we'll eat first. go in, we'll eat first, and then we'll get on it. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Have a quick early lunch. Well, maybe not that quick. I'll probably take an hour for lunch. That way we'll get later in the day by the time we run out of time for the episode. I don't want to work in the dark. I hate that. Come on, Big Blue. I'll pull around here. I don't think anything needs any work. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can reach it. Oh, maybe. Wow, that's got a long hose. I'm surprised I got away with coming that far. Of course, you know, you can wash it just by pointing at the same spot, but that didn't look so bad, and it's not nearly as dirty as it was. Alright, let's grab something to eat. Let's see in about an hour. Alright, well, I think it's been about an hour. So let's get back to work. So what I want to do is I want to get up here. I want to get this field cultivated. I could put canola in it. We don't do anything with canola, though, so it'd just be to sell the crop. So I'm not sure. Now that's a question, do they grow canola in Europe? Because it's a Canadian, what is it? No, Canadian oilseed, low acid, something like that. It's rape, which I guess is it's rapeseed. Which I guess, because we are so politically correct, you can't call something that, even though that's what it is. Okay, am I doing the right thing? I am pretty sure that there's nothing else I can do to this field before we do this, so yeah. Pretty sure this is correct. So we'll just go ahead and we'll get this cultivated and stone picked, and it'll be ready for next year. What are we going to put in it? I don't know. Maybe I should put canola in it. Just cause I can. That would give me something different to do tomorrow. Of course, putting a crop in at the end of the month is not always a great idea, because you have to do all the other final processes before it's too late. We would want to roll it and weed it as well. Suppose could probably get it done. What else what else do we need to do? Well, we need to get ready for the grape harvest, which I think we mainly are. We could probably bring the harvester over here. I don't know if I have any place to park it inside. I could, kind of why it's over at the other barn anyway. Could we build a building over here? Could. Might be worth looking into. I mean, we could. How about here? Over here, maybe. Put in a building in this grassy area here. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that, though. I mean, we've got that barn at the other farm. It's not full. Doesn't make sense. It's not that far of a drive. You can finish this up. It's just about 2:30. I have my lights on so I could try and see. I think we got all the stones, and it was not many. 171 liters of stones off of that field. It was probably not even worth the time we spent to do it. I see that the rain is showing up in the forecast now, but like I said, we checked it. It's probably going to be 8 o'clock tonight, so that's good. Put the stone picker back. I'll need it to go into the other field as well. It's like this one. We won't get a whole lot, which is fine, I suppose. I'm not quite sure I understand or follow the logic of getting small stones from plowing that you can roll back in. It almost doesn't make sense. Oh my. To disagree. Alright, so let's head over and finish up doing the grass work, that hay over at the other farm. Can we go out this way? Might as well. Probably not a good idea. Traffic's going to be coming. Alright, nobody after him. Let me hustle back over there. So what do we got to do? We got a windrow and bale. I'm going to go ahead and drop this here. So I'm just making a mess. Not making a mess, but I am not getting this done in the most efficient manner possible. But I suppose that's all right. We're going to run out of daylight here. Well, I don't know when, but probably a few hours. But I'm not going to start doing a whole lot more work. I'm going to try and get this done, get these bales moved up to the farm, put maybe a couple of them, or at least one, into the cow barn over here. And then I want to move the calves tonight. See, I missed it again. I missed a little bit. And it's just, it's just not efficient. We got to go back and go over everything a couple of times. The articulated tractor is part of the problem. This is something you need to get used to, like using the Vermeer self-propelled baler. The pickup's like back between the rear wheels. So I used to drive around thinking it was, you know, like the front, like as if I was driving a motorized baler. But you're actually sitting on top of the balers, so to speak. I don't know if we'll get a full one here. I think that's about it. Oh, there's one scrap over here. We'll go right grab that. Is there another one over there? Or is that just the light through the tree? No, I think that's a scrap. That. I think that's everything out of the field. So, baler away. We'll go grab the T25 and we'll start moving the bales. It's yeah, it's a little tougher to back this thing too. But we'll get it. Put away here. Drop it off. Forward a little bit. Go ahead, turn that off. And then the T25 is out here, right? Yeah, there it is. I think I'll just try and pick them up two at a time, not even mess with the trailer. Oh, it's going to start raining at like 8 o'clock tonight, so yeah. Probably a good idea not to get too invested in doing something else right now. Alright, so I told you what I'm going to work on. I think I can get away with this. What's going on with that? So I want to be, I hate to say it, I want to be mindful of how much time I have left. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, thanks for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost anything. See you next time.